Hi everyone, so today I will be doing a collab with TheFancyFaced. This is her look. She did a neutral spring look. If you guys are interested in her look, please check down below in the description box. I'll put a link right on top so you guys could check her out. Make sure to subscribe to her and like her video and leave her a comment if you're interested in my look. Please keep on watching. Alright guys, so as always, I'm going to start off with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn and apply some of this to the inner and outer part of my eye area and blend it out. And then I am going to go ahead and prime my eyes using this Sacha Cosmetics Eye Primer, which is like a white type of primer. It's going to work well for all the bright colors that I'm using today. I'm going to start off with this yellow eyeshadow from the Mimosa Pop Duo from Black Opal Cosmetics and use a kind of... This one's kind of like a, it's not like a traditional fluffy blending brush. It's a blending brush, but it's more of a kind of shadow brush, if that makes sense to you guys, okay? And then now I'm gonna use the orange shade from the Mimosa Pop Duo as well and use that to apply to the crease area and blend it in with the yellow. I'm gonna go back in with that kind of blending brush that I used before and blend out that orange. And now I'm gonna go back in with that same brush that I used to apply the orange. I cleaned it off and then applied some of that bright yellow to my tear duct area. Then I'm gonna go in with this pink eyeshadow from Coastal Scents. I'll put all the names of the eyeshadows and products mentioned down below, but this is a hot pot from Coastal Scents and I'm gonna apply this to the first part of my eyelid area. Then I'm going to be using this purple color from the Creative Me 1 palette from Coastal Scents and apply this to the outer part of my eyelid area and kind of blend it in together with that pink shade. Now I'm going to use this kind of magenta shade and apply it right in the middle of the two, the baby pink and the purple, and apply that bright magenta in the middle of it, okay? Alright, so now I'm gonna reapply some more of that orange because I didn't feel as though it was like, you know, blended out right. So I'm gonna put some more orange and then blend it out again with a little bit more yellow just to give it the look that I'm going for, which is really bright. Then I'm gonna go in with that magenta color and start applying a little bit of this into the crease and then start kind of feathering out to the outer part of my lid area. I'm also going to use this hot pink color and blend it in with that magenta color and kind of give it that blown out effect towards the outer part of my eyelid area. I'm also going to use this clean blending brush from e.l.f. and just to blend it out just again. Okay, and then now cleaning it up with a makeup wipe, and then I'm going to apply my wing liner, which I'm using the NYC liquid liner. I always use this liner, you guys. I'm not doing my wing as upwards as usual, if that makes sense. I'm doing it more straight, not as angled as I usually do, if you guys can notice that. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna go in, do some finishing touches on the eye, make sure those parts of the eyes look right the way I want them to look, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone using this hot pot from Coastal Scents. This one's called Flesh Tone and I love it for highlighting the brows. It's a beautiful color. I'm also going to go back in with the same brush that I used to apply the yellow and apply just a bit more of that yellow to blend it in because the highlight kind of made that look a little faded. So I'm just going to reapply that, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer and apply this under the eye and blend it out. And then I'm also going to prime underneath the eyes and get it ready to apply all those bright colors. I know it's quite a bright look, but you know, if you're bold enough, you can wear it out. This is probably something I would wear to carnival or something like that. But as you guys can see, I'm using that brush that I used to apply my orange color. I cleaned it off and I'm using that to apply the yellow to the tear duct area again, and then I'm smudging some yellow underneath my lower lashes. Now I'm gonna go in with that same orange shade from the Mimosa Pop Duo from Black Opal Cosmetics with a small detailer brush and applying that closer to the lower lashes and blending it out together. Now I'm going to go in with this very, very dark kind of plum shade and apply this close to the lower lashes, like very, very close. And this will just give it like a really nice gradient transition look. And then the brush, whatever's left on it, I'm just going to use that to blend out underneath my wing. Now I'm just going to line my eyes using a gel liner pencil from LA Girl. This one is just in the shade Very Black, and I just want the liner to be on the waterline, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara to my lower lashes. And then I'm going to use these beautiful lashes by a company called Just Simply Beautiful Lashes, and I'm just going to apply these mink lashes in the style Divine. And yeah, they're fresh, so they look really, really good right now. Alright, now onto the face. I'm just going to highlight my face. I already applied my foundation off camera, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn to highlight. And you guys see me do this all the time. It's pretty much the same thing, so you can skip through this if you want to the end so you can see the lip color, okay? I'm just gonna blend out that highlight using my setting brush from Real Techniques. And finish that up, and I'm just gonna speed this up as well. Alright, now I'm using the Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup Powder. This is the loose form. I'm just going to use some of that with a dry sponge from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to set my under eye highlight, which is basically the concealer that I apply, just to make sure it doesn't crease up on me later on. Now I'm going to turn myself into a powdered cake warrior. Yes. Now for contouring, I'm using this palette from LA Girls. It's called a Beauty Brick palette, and this is the Glam palette. I used a little bit too much of that bronzer, but oh well. I'll just stick with it. I'm not using any liquid or cream contour today, so I'm just going to use this to contour my face. And I'm using the same angled brush that I got from Walmart. This is a Real Techniques angled contouring brush or sculpting brush. I'm just going to go ahead, contour my face, and warm up my skin. Alright, so I'm just going to finish that up. And you know what? I think a little extra bronzer just for this look works. You know, just to deepen my skin just a bit more and makes the eye makeup look more poppin'. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush, and this is just going to help kind of tone down the contour just a little bit so it doesn't look so kind of weird and obvious. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and brush off all that excess powder that I had applied under my eyes to set my under eye concealer. And I'm just using this large fluffy blending brush from Japonesque. And then as you guys can see, I'm using the same contouring brush to contour my nose. Whatever product is on there, that's what I'm using to put the shape back into my nose. I'm not using any extra product. So whatever is left on the brush from what I use to contour my face, that's what I'm using. And I'm just going to use it to the sides to, you know, put the shape back. Now for cheeks, I'm using this burnt orange blusher from Sacha Cosmetics. And I'm just going to apply that to the cheeks. Probably went a little too overboard, but hey. Might as well. I put all those colors on my eyes. I'm just gonna have fun with this look, you know. Alright, so I'm just gonna blend out my forehead highlight just a bit more because it just looked really strange and powdery. So the bronzer kind of helped tone that down. But that lip shade that I just held up there, that's the lip shade I was going to use at first. Since I'm doing such a colorful look, I wanted to do colorful lips, but decided to go with this Milani Matte Naked Lipstick instead. But I didn't really like it as much, so I did two lips for the look. So, you know, if you guys like it, that's nice, you know, but I like the second lip better. I like the first lip too, but I like the second lip better. Alright, for highlighting, I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Opal highlighter, and I'm just applying that to the highest parts of my cheekbone area. okay, or cheek fat, whichever one you want to call it. And I'm just gonna apply some more blush. I'm a blush addict, sorry guys, I like the blush, okay. But this is not like a look that you're gonna wear to like go to the supermarket, unless you want to. Hey, do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, okay. But as you guys can see, I ended up changing the lip. I'm gonna go in with this lip shade from Black Opal. It is a patent lip gloss, so it's like full coverage, and this one, I believe the shade is called Violetta. I'm just gonna apply that all over the lips. You can use a lip liner if you like, or a lipstick of the similar color, and then apply this on top of it, and it would look so amazing. So that is it for this look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to check down below for Fancy Face look. Make sure to subscribe to her, and if you enjoyed my tutorial, make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll see you very soon. Love you guys. Bye.